Hello, everybody, and welcome. And let's just get going because we've got lovely things to share today. And we're just going to have this lovely time where we can send out love and gratitude to the world and just blanket it in that beautiful pink light. It's just such a lovely thing to be able to do, I think. Let's take some slow, deep breaths to get into that peaceful, receptive state. So we breathe in slowly and deeply. We hold our breath. We breathe out. And then we hold our breath. Let's do that for a few more breaths. Now let's listen for our heartbeat. Our heartbeat, which is a pulse of light coming down through the silver cord from our mighty iron presence, anchoring in our heart, giving us life. Let's just see and feel and bless that heartbeat. That heartbeat that anchors into that beautiful threefold flame, which is the anchorage of our mighty I Am presence within our physical bodies. Let's just connect with that beautiful flame as we sit in that expanded golden flame in the center, golden yellow flame of wisdom and illumination, perception and discrimination. We see our bodies in this beautiful, dazzling golden flame. To the right, we can see the pink flame, that glorious, dazzling pink flame of pure divine love. And then we see to the left of us that beautiful, expanded flame, that sapphire blue, bringing into us the feeling of the will, the power, the faith and the protection from our mighty I Am presence. See and feel and bless this glorious light. Let's take our awareness now up through the top of our head, through the silver cord, to our mighty beloved I Am presence. Let's see this glorious, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving presence smiling down on us. Our wonderful presence of God, I Am. And now we see in the center of our chest a beautiful golden sun forming, dazzling and brilliant like the noonday sun. The beautiful focus of light from our I Am presence. Open our hearts and send love and gratitude to our mighty I Am presence for beating our heart and giving us life. And now we see those rays from our beautiful sun in the center of our chest, dazzling and brilliant, billions and billions of rays, going forth and connecting up with each and every miniature sun in all the cells of our bodies, our 4 earthly bodies, all those little inner wakas receiving this expanded light. Let's feel the joy, the happiness, and the gratitude of each and every little inner waka of our 4 earthly bodies. Sense and see and feel that wonderful light saturating our earthly bodies. And now let's just fill our feelings with a feeling of love and gratitude. And let's call to the beloved Ascended Masters, beloved Ascended Master David Lloyd, the great God of gratitude, to fill us, each one and all mankind, with this feeling, that light substance from the Ascended Master realm of gratitude and love. We see our beautiful suns turning a deep shade of pink with a golden radiance. Gratitude and love for all our many, many blessings. Gratitude and love to the great Ascended Hosts for these marvelous teachings. Gratitude and love for all our loved ones and our friends. Gratitude and love for our homes and our supply. Gratitude and love for all the many, many blessings that we receive daily on our earthly journeys. Gratitude to the great and beloved elemental kingdom, animate and so-called inanimate, the beauty and bounty of nature. God bless, love and thank them, each and every precious one. Gratitude to the beloved angels, and gratitude to all life on our beloved earth. And now we see these rays in this wonderful expanded state, forming a lattice of light, dazzling and brilliant. We see our entire earth folded in this glorious pink and golden light, saturating every part of life on our beloved earth, especially those parts of life that are never loved or thanked, with this wonderful gift, our opportunity of sending love, light, and gratitude to all life. And we just give deep, deep thanks for this. And now, beloved Jen has said she'd read the opening invocation for us. Thank you, beloved Jen.
Thank you, Anthea. Beloved presence of God, I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Kutumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself, there instruct me, and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, beloved Jen. All right, so this week we've got John has read for us, as always, beautifully, and just more from the great divine director. I know we always get such gems there. And then we got a short video because John's reading is a bit longer, and it's the last of working with the elementals from the beloved Mahachohan, which is from that book that Terry has lovingly read the whole of the book, Dictations. And I really do, recommend that if you haven't started listening to it, that you do. It's just a wonderful one. It's obviously under the books. You go to audio, it's quite near the top of the free ebooks on the website, iamfree.co.za. And you'll see Dictations there, just so lovely. Oopsie, sorry, skipping it here. Anyways, we're listening to expanding conscious through the rhythmic breath, because it's also, it's such a good idea to start doing the rhythmic breath daily as well. So that is also on the website if people haven't done it before, if they haven't been to a workshop and they need more information, it's all on the website. Just such a wonderful thing to do. And then I'm going to read from Lady Amaryllis. I know because the ones in America and in the Northern Hemisphere are starting to head for spring. But I just thought it's just such wonderful words. And John will take us through our decrees, our really important, wonderful opportunity of calling in the light, which we know is so greatly needed on our beloved earth. So now we're going to listen to words from the great divine director.
The Great Divine Director, I Am Discourses, Volume 8, Discourse 18. In the great understanding of this law of the I Am Presence, again you have the same trinity of action through your physical form, which is called forth from your presence, and again it is the balancing activity. You have your vision, your attention, and your power of qualification, acting within the human form and feeling world. It again is the balance, cooperating perfectly with the call to the presence, which is love, wisdom, and power in action. Dear ones, if you were to see in the past how your power of qualification has been acting and clothing your energy, producing just the opposite results from which you intend, you would be so astonished. No words could explain. Today, that is fast being remedied, and as we watch the activity within the life streams of individuals who are earnest, sincere students, we see the constant change. In 80%, notice how tremendous. In 80%, the results are tremendous. I touch upon this point to give you the strength and encouragement to know you are not failing in your application, not even the one who is producing the least results. Please feel this, for who of you shall say what moment you will strike a certain vibratory action? The power of your presence releases in one tremendous sweep and brings you to the point of balance, wherein comes the great release from your presence, governing all activities in your world. Sometimes individuals have thought in the magazine, Voice of the I Am, there were contradictions of that which is in the books. It is not so. Dear ones, the books give the fundamental law of life. In the magazine, different angles of that law are touched upon, and if there seems to be a contradiction, remember it is only referring to another activity, another explanation of the same mighty thing. So do not let your human mind begin to feel there are contradictions in this activity. It is impossible in the Ascended Master's work. So if there seems to be, it is just a lack of discrimination within the human intellect which makes you feel it for the moment because of the suggestion which is given forth. Every individual who condemns this work will find himself or herself out of the radiance of the Ascended Masters. Not only that, but those individuals say, I still have my presence. I wonder, do they? They still have their presence attached to their physical hearts, but they do not stop to see their viciousness released toward persons, places, and conditions, clothe every ounce of the energy which goes into their beings with destructive qualities. Therefore, they have shut off the perfection of their own presence from acting in their worlds. Do you not see this, beloved ones? It does not make any difference what the provocation is, not only the messengers and this activity, but whoever once has known this law, and then allows viciousness or discord to control, is creating that one's own destruction. And if you will watch, you will see it done. There is nothing can stop it but themselves. We plead with the people and give them the correct understanding of the law. Many still go on believing they can send forth any feeling they choose and not reap the results. Such a thing is impossible. I am not condemning those unfortunate individuals, but I am citing the law which acts. The law of life is no respecter of persons. It is cause sent forth, which produces effect, and that is all there is to it. It is the law of life acting, and nothing but themselves can change it, as long as they hold to such a vicious attitude. Therefore I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, in your activity of the outer world, if someone has done a wrong to you, please do not let yourselves become angry or feel vicious toward that one, because then you are harming yourselves. They cannot harm you. Suppose one swept away from you all the money you had. Do you think for one moment that can interfere with your great life acting to again produce more? If you hold your feeling harmonious and pour forth kindness and blessings to that unfortunate individual, the one depriving you temporarily is the one who is most unfortunate, not you. If only blessed mankind could understand this. In the experience of the Depression, referring to the 1930s Depression, a few short years ago, what a release would have come. How those within the next 5 years following would have restored all their loss, if they had known this I am presence, and how to call it into action, because the same power and intelligence is there in the individual, which was there before the loss, so-called, took place. If you and mankind will understand these laws and utilize them, there is not a thing acting in this world which can harm or deprive you. That is why I say today, according to the great cosmic law, there is no one in the world who has wealth, who is sure of sustaining it, without the knowledge of this presence. The very forces of human destructive creation are pounding at these individuals to try and deprive them. Every one of mankind who will hold himself or herself harmonious, accept the I am presence as a treasure house, refuse to be agitated or disturbed by the appearance of the outer world, will find his or her own individual world supplied abundantly with every good thing.
Marvelous. So there we have it, all those wonderful things to think about and remember. So now we're going to listen to this video from the beloved Mahachohan. This is instruction from beloved Lord Gatumi from the Bridge to Freedom material Bulletin Book 2, Expanding Consciousness Through Rhythmic Breath. Beloved ones, sometimes it takes several embodiments for a life stream to perfect some God-given design, and sometimes other life streams who will follow after you will benefit by all the service and application which you have made and your dear interest in the bringing in this kingdom of righteousness to the earth. I am, of course, also deeply interested in the rhythmic breath, and I refer you to the fundamentals of breathing, insofar as they are connected with the precipitation of good health in your body, alertness in your mind, stability in your emotions, and purity in your etheric vehicle. When you absorb the breath of life into your nostrils with every in-breath, which is gently, rhythmically drawn into your body, you are drawing the very life essence of the universe to bless you. While you are holding that breath within your body, you can come to a point wherein and whereby you can direct that breath while it is still within your body to any portion thereof that seems to require help and assistance. Then, as you begin to expand that consecrated breath, it flows from the pores of your body into the atmosphere around you and becomes part of your beautiful aura, and then, with the strength of your breath, you can project it safely further and further and further without strain. You in-breathe it and absorb it and expand it and project it with the motive of blessing yourselves and others. Young Cheelers cannot do this safely for long periods of time, here in the West particularly, but the importance is the rhythm that is within the use of your breath, in the in-breathing and absorbing and expanding and projecting. You feel it with me closely, the in-breathing, the absorbing, the expanding, and the projecting. That is a most marvelous process, as it is developed for stabilizing yourself. If you take time, a few minutes several times a day, just to go over that, you will find a release of the tensions that do mount when an individual has outer pressures upon them, as well as during the time just before going to sleep. There is a saying that you have in your outer world terminology, take time to be holy, and yet that is so often forgotten by those who are so sincere that I say to you, my beloved and blessed ones, do take this time to be holy in the use of that breath of life. Sorry, I said beloved Mahachohan. I meant beloved Kuthumi. And so you can see, you can get the information from about the rhythmic breath. It truly is a marvelous thing to do. And now begin to have Terry reading, which is just absolutely wonderful. It's the last of this working with the elementals from the beloved Mahachohan.
Now, how does that relate to you? Human beings are a combination of the potential powers of both the elemental and the angel. First, they have a mind-body, elemental, which is able to receive an idea, not so well able to hold it, however, without allowing the effluvia of earth to sweep it from the mind before precipitation occurs. But they have the potential, and one day, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire, every man will draw the elemental life around a form, a beautiful idea which he might receive from the presence, whether it be a poem, a piece of music, or some so-called practical manifestation which he thinks will make life happier in the world of form. And if he can do as well as the little elemental who makes the apple blossom, he will be well on the way to precipitation. In addition, man possesses a feeling faculty, the angelic quality. An idea made up of mind stuff must be filled with the feeling from the heart, angelic, before it can take form. You may invoke the assistance of the angels here. Saint Germain told you, thoughts become things when clothed in feeling. The evolution of the angels I shall leave to beloved Lord Michael, and he will endeavor in his presentation to bring to you their part in the great scheme of creation. Blessed ones, this endeavor is primarily to show you that the elemental kingdom must learn the control of energy through thought, to hold a constructive pattern and design, so that you and other people among mankind may enjoy the perfection we design in the nature temples. An apple, a pear, a peach, a grape. Think of the energy and thought that goes into the creation of that and the sustaining of it. Now, for instance, in your worship of the future, in the worship even of the present, it is the elementals who build the beautiful forms. I am interested particularly in the chalice, the raising of the cup when you individually meet your God. The elemental beings within the room create, out of your upraised thought and prayers, a chalice, and they embody it with their own life. Sometimes this chalice is larger than the building. I have seen it in cities where blessed souls gather, almost 1,000 feet across at the lip, and that is created by the elementals who come and make the receptacle into which the spiritual force may be poured and focused. They create the chalice, then your own energies piercing through in your calls for love or peace or for healing, whatever the requirement may be, open the floodgates. The masters of light bring the release, and through their own bodies fill your cups individually. Then come the great angelic host who dip into the large chalice of spiritual force made up of the combined energies of the assembled worshippers and masters, and after each angel in the group is filled to the point of saturation, they carry that radiation and with it blanket your city. Do you see? The three kingdoms working together as they did in Lemuria, on Atlantis, and as they do in God's kingdom, shall do so again on earth, through you and others like you. And if we can fire you with enough enthusiasm for our design and plan to be willing to leave your separate selves and come into oneness in service. One of the Zarathustra's said, and it was repeated by Nietzsche in his works, that man is a bridge and not a goal, a dangerous crossing, a dangerous looking backward, and a dangerous looking downward. That is true. You are a bridge between the two kingdoms, the elemental, which responds to your every thought, making a flower or a serpent, and the angelic, that responds to the happiness in your feelings, externalizing and amplifying every happy feeling you have, and carrying it to the places where it is needed most. You, the human kingdom, are that bridge. You are Saint Germain's legion in action. I am the life behind my Son. I am the fire of the Holy Spirit that through the seventh ray will manifest upon this planet Earth such glory as has never been known before. This I promise you, because you have come, because you have chosen to ponder my words, and by your presence within this room and other rooms like this, dedicated to God's love, you have chosen to be a comfort to life. I bless you exceedingly for this. I stand by you, with you, and shall, with every cell and atom of my being, endeavor to create that cosmic comfort, and ever be that presence upon whose bosom you may rest your weary head, feeling my arms about you, never giving censure or blame, giving you comfort always, as well as strength and understanding, illumination and freedom. That is, if you want me, for none of us may come unless we are invited. I hope that I have perhaps shown you something of the service of the elemental kingdom, which has been so badly treated by mankind, because unless mankind will arise and give a blessing to the elemental kingdom, they, mankind, are going to pass through some very unhappy experiences. We hope to establish temples at various places on the planet Earth where foci of the sacred fire may be drawn to give certain benefits, certain blessings to the people. The leaders and life streams who have been chosen for this work are chosen because of the momentum in their causal bodies, which can be force fields through which those powers of the sacred fire may be focused for the blessing of the elemental kingdom, the kingdom of man, and the kingdom of the angels. You who have been drawn around these various blessed life streams have not been drawn by chance. You have been called by the presence of God and ourselves, and your own sweet hearts and vibrant spirits are a part of those great force fields, through which we may flash on an instant a blessing, a protection, and a power of light. I love you, blessed ones, for your fidelity through the years. I love you for the enthusiasm which has made this new endeavor now worldwide, and I love you for your selfless service to God. Beloved friends, accept now the love of one who has given you your breath. One day, when your journey is completed, I shall stand by your side and accept your final breath, so never fear the change and transition which men call death. For when your call comes to return the breath, I shall be waiting to receive it, and you shall pass through in honor and dignity, with the dove still above your head, into the halls of karma, there to receive your wreath of victory. I thank you, and I bless you. Maha Chohan.
Ah, just so lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Terry, for reading it, and thank our beloved Mahachohan. That was the previous Mahachohan. That was what the Ascended Masters called the Mahasahib. So he's mighty holy AEolus, and he's the cosmic Holy Spirit now. And beloved Paul the Venetian took over his place, and he is his son, we're told. Now, this is just very short, but it's from beloved Kathumi, and I just liked it. I thought it was just really good. Quoting the words of a wise man who walked the path before you, truly, when the day of judgment comes, it will not be asked of us, what have we read, but what have we done? Not what fine discourses we have made, but how righteously we have lived. And I just thought it was just a lovely reminder. I've been listening as I traveled to Guru in the Chila. I just love it. I know David from Ireland also sharing it on Wisdom Wednesdays, I think it is. It's lovely. It's really, really worth listening to or reading. And now we have this time where we're going to make the decrees for those that have passed into the psychic and astral realm, left their physical bodies. This is such an important decree. We know we're told by beloved Archangel Michael. So we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain, while my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream, including those in my causal body, be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms, to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be taken immediately into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated, destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so they carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done here and now, and so be it. With full cosmic power, we thank you. Sorry, changed it a bit at the end by mistake. Anyway, there it is. And we just say that with all the intensity and desire of our beings. Oh, this is a short one, but just a lovely one. Amazing how this little puppy and it found such a lovely home. Truly, so many earth angels helping the animals. It's just wonderful.
Willow was found in a local market and brought to me by a young man. When I first arrived, she was super scared.
Who is it?
I introduced her to the dogs, and then I was able to take her in to bathe her. And then we started her healing process.
You can see how bad her scabies is. So I'm going to shave her hair.
Then every day we did our oil massages. We'd have vitamin D time out in the sun. And she really just turned into such a trusting, beautiful pup.
So she's not able to put weight.
Propped her up and all her 4 limbs would just melt underneath her. She couldn't hold her body weight. Once I got to the clinic, she couldn't keep her head up. Her body temperature had plummeted. Then she started seizuring. We just didn't think she was going to make it.
Hi.
That moment when Willow opened her eyes, it was a miracle. And yeah, the rest is history. Oh, she was a firecracker. I've had her for another 3 to 4 weeks, working on her skin. Her hair started to grow. Her personality definitely shined. I knew in my gut and in my heart that Willow was going to a really, really great home with a family that really loved their pets.
It's such a lovely story. I know it was short, but it was just lovely. And now we're going to say our decree together for all the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. And so we say together, beloved iron presence and that of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort and freedom to the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done and we thank you. Thank you. It's nice to say one daily for the beloved animals. And this is from Lady Amaryllis, the great goddess of spring. It's just lovely. I hope you enjoy it. From Friendship with the Gods, from the Bridge to Spiritual Freedom. And she says, beloved ladies and gentlemen, upon the earth today, I come, the goddess of springtime, to bring to you a remembrance of the constancy which is required to bring beauty in manifest form again and again to the remembrance of the outer consciousness of mankind. Springtime is purposeful, its purpose being to bring cognizance to the mankind on earth of an immortality to the nature kingdom, an immortality in the animal kingdom, and an immortality in the human kingdom as well, which we celebrate around the feast days of beloved Jesus. I am the daughter of beloved AEolus, and therefore my service through the ages has been one with him. For 900 years I prepared this blessed earth for the coming of the holy innocents, at the time when Helios and Vesta themselves thought it was time for the earth to be populated. We designed at inner levels every type of flame flower from every planet belonging to the system. We had a most magnificent spring when mankind first came to earth. We have remained for millions of years in the same office. My goodness, truly. Love. Some think because spring is fragile and delicate that such office is one of great delicacy. It takes tremendous tenacity of concentration to make and create a springtime for an entire planet, bringing forth from the effluvia of human creation and discordantly qualified energy with which mankind and animal life cover our beloved Virgo, and create and resuscitate beauty in form, in flower, and in every manifest form. So we know Virgo and beloved Pelia, they are the great directors of the earth elementals. So Virgo is known as Mother Earth. And then beloved Amaryllis says, all of us who represent the spring of life say to you, that spring of life which I represent to the planet is also alive within you. Is your spring of life flowing freely, or is that spring so small that it only feeds the necessity of retaining consciousness mentally, emotionally, etherically, and physically? I represent the cosmic spring of life, and I touch the spring within your heart so that it shall flow freely, and you too shall enjoy the power of resuscitation and restoration. What I have done, you too shall do. So there we go. And I know it's so important. They urge us to use that resurrection, restoration, resuscitation flame, or resurrection flame daily. So it's a really good thing. This is a lovely song. And so we're going to finish off with this before John takes over with the decrees. I hope you enjoy it. lovely music and lovely words from our beloved I Am Presence. Thank you, beloved John. Take over now. Thanks, beloved.
Thank you, beloved Anthea, for all those inspirational teachings, those messages, songs, and videos, bringing us to a place of peace, harmony, and serenity. Beloved I Am Presence, take command of us all. Produce your mighty perfection through our decrees. Beloved Ascended Masters, we give you full permission on behalf of ourselves and of all mankind to do whatever is necessary in this lower realm to fulfill the divine plan. We call for you to charge your mighty power and give whatever energy may be lacking from our side into all our decrees, so they can manifest here and now, all according to thy will. We call to you, beloved Archangel Michael, to send cosmic rays and mighty angels of protection to protect us and all who have joined, and for all the energy released to be purified and used only to serve the divine light. And so be it, beloved I Am, we thank you. We say together, Mighty I Am Presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world, right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our tube of light protection. Beloved Mighty I Am Presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful that we are given whatever added protection is needed. What we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. We thank you. We just visualize that tube of light, that mighty pillar of brilliant blue and crystal light surrounding each and every one of us, 9 feet in diameter, 3 feet each side of us, a thick wall at the edge, stronger than any steel. Build your wall of light. See Archangel Michael's armor of light around us, forming that impenetrable pillar of protection around ourselves, this group, our families, friends, and around every constructive person across the face of the earth. Every beloved one standing up for truth, justice, and freedom. May God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. We thank you. I am the law of forgiveness for myself and all mankind, for all mistakes, misqualified energy, and for straying from the light. Beloved Lady Kuan Yin, through the love, power, and authority of our beloved I Am Presence, we call to you and we ask that you fill us with your ascended master feelings of mercy and forgiveness. For ourselves and all mankind, we give our deepest gratitude for this. We just feel deeply that sincere desire to be forgiven and to forgive any and all parts of life that we have ever hurt or harmed, or that has ever hurt or harmed us back to the very beginning. All misuse of life, misqualified energy of any kind that we are responsible for, wrong concepts and feelings in our beings and worlds, and every mistake for which our outer selves are responsible. Beloved, mighty, and presence, and that of all mankind, forgive, forgive, forgive each and every one of us. We just feel deeply in our hearts that gratitude for this great gift of this law of forgiveness that is such a blessing to all mankind. Thank you. We call to the great central sun to charge your secret power into these decrees, and we call for beloved Saint Germain to anchor a cosmic concentration of violet fire in America and wherever else it is needed in the world, here and now, and we thank you. Our violet fire decree. Mighty and presence, beloved Saint Germain and those administered to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels descend, your purple ones of fire, and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all, cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness, the divine plan fulfilled, and light from the secret love star. And we thank you. Decree for the elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light, awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom, and remove from elemental life today the necessity for longer obeying the destructive impulses of mankind. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Our decree for the purification of our beloved earth. In the name of my mighty I am presence, and by the power of the great host of ascended beings, we demand a cosmic living sword of blazing flame continually strike into all human miscreations, back to the very beginning, causing all negative energies and entities in the psychic and astral realms, and in the consciousness of all mankind to cease to exist forever. The cause, effect, record, and memory, freeing all human and elemental life from that which was never meant to be, and ensuring the psychic and astral realm is no more. Replace it all with the immaculate concept for all life, ascended master consciousness, and light substance from the secret love star. That thy will be done, and so be it, and so it is. Beloved I am, we thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all-powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done everywhere, here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, right now and forever. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Now, before we say our final decree, by the love and power of our beloved mighty I am presence, we call to you, beloved mighty victory, to fill us with your full feeling of victorious accomplishment, that cosmic feeling of ascended master victory. We say together, I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and doubled each instant of each hour, until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. O beloved Sanat Kumara, we send all our love, our deepest gratitude, and God's richest blessings to you for this gift of that beautiful love star that you have placed in our auras, and the aura of every unascended being on our beloved earth, radiating your love and pouring its flaming substance into our world, guiding us, helping us to maintain peace and serenity in our worlds through our love and our contemplation of it. We place our attention now on that beloved mighty focus of our great central human thoughts or feelings. Beloved secret love star, Make each of us a living sun of pure divine love, radiating centers, so we may bless all those we interact with, every place we visit, and whomever we pass by as we move in outer world conditions. We send our deepest love and gratitude to the mighty beings from the great central sun who maintain and sustain this great focus of love. We are most grateful. We give our deepest thanks for this and the opportunity of adding our own love and light to these calls in our service to life. Thank you, beloved I am. Thank you, everybody, and blessings to all.
Thank you, beloved John. Just marvelous. And now we're just going to finish off with the closing invocation. Beloved Jenna Smith, are you there, beloved, to read the closing invocation?
I am, and I would love to. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Before ending the session, we all say with our mics muted together, beloved, I am presence, and beloved Master Katumi. Nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved presence of God, I am, pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. And we so thank you so much. Amen.
Thank you, beloved Jenna. Bless you. And let's just take a moment, deep gratitude for these marvelous teachings and for our many blessings and our beautiful beloved earth and our opportunity to serve the light. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to stop the recording.